Hal here with more Space Engineers, and today, first check here. Okay, yes, we have reloaded everything. So today we are going to be working on the Maul once again. I have gotten a bit more done with her. We've gone ahead and gotten quite a few of the tanks welded up. We've got some armor in, as you can see, and I've got a little bit of a design idea that I want to run past you. But first, we have to get started. So let's go. So happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day and had a terrific week thus far. Oh, and we are now in day some ungodly amount for quarantine, so yeah. Anyway, alright, so we have made a few changes to the ship, right? Not only have we gone ahead and gotten more of the armor in place, actually starting to play around with the cowling a little bit, and we are also looking at the hangar space. So what I want to show you what we've got so far. Let's get rid of the UI so you can actually see. We've gone ahead and started blocking in some of this because some of this is going to be exposed to space and some of it isn't. So what I want to do is I would like to kind of wrap this area around. So we'll end up with, I think I'll probably, I have thrusters still in here, right? I do, but not the ones I need. Okay. Let's grab those. So we obviously can't put a large thruster here because it's going to basically be destroyed by the small thruster. So what I was thinking is let's take this out. And I think if I move this up one, well, I should say back one. Will you fit there? You would actually fit there if we take out this. And that has to come out just on general principle. And I don't know if it's going to fit or not. So if we take all of that out, trying to get out of the way of it here. Okay. Oh, that might be a perfect location for it, actually. And what we can do is we can take, I'll probably do it down here. If we do, yeah, see, we can get away with doing it that way. So what we can do then is we can take these out. Let's put some caps in here. Just because, okay. And basically I don't want it to break, because you're never quite sure where stuff is going to break around here anymore. Because we have so many blocks. Alright, so if we get rid of these, that gives this the ability to basically do a full length burn. We don't have to worry about it melting any bits off, which is good. Let's turn off auto rotate. And there we go. Do that. Okay. And then basically what that is it's just going to sit there for us to keep it all together. Probably do some running lights of some kind. And once everything is fully charged, we'll be able to use the tanks here to get just a quick visual reference of how much of a charge we may have fuel-wise. Alright. Sorry. Hiccups. Oh. I don't know, they get weird sometimes. Anyway. Now, I'm trying to figure out how do I want to do this? Because I'm not very happy with the way that whole thing came together. So I'm trying to figure out what we may do is... Do I want to do that? No, I don't really like the way that came together. Don't like the way that sits. And that's a possibility, but that isn't really what I'm looking for. Alright, let's go. For now, let's go with these. Yeah, just, again, it's basically just to operate as a placeholder. Actually, what does it look like when it's welded up? Actually, that might actually be something worth keeping. So we do that, and that. I don't know, that might actually work. Let me know. You know, like I've said before, this is a kind of a group project. Yes, I am going to do my own thing with it, but at the same time, I do like to get the feedback. So, yeah, throw it down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Okay, and then the other change that I was going for with these is that we're going to take that out. We're going to use the half blocks here. At least for now, and again, you know, this may change. One of the things that I had actually been thinking about doing, but would change this line up too much, would be to rotate these. I'll show you what that would look like. Alright. So basically it would look like that. Which might not be bad. I mean, it does break up the lines. Let's see, we're already getting into the deep greebling again. Right. So maybe leave it like that over here and have it set up like this over here. Huh. That might be something. Alright, we'll leave it alone for now, but like I said, let me know. Any of your comments on the design, throw them down in the comment section. Alright, so the other thing that we're working on, let me get rid of the UI here, and down here we have an entrance to a hangar. So this actually would give you some kind of protection, because the idea is that this is going to be more of an industrial than a combat-based ship. And so I'm thinking, let's see, you come out of there. And it should be those, right? Yeah, I think that should be good. And then what I'm talking about doing up here is something like this, maybe. Or maybe even... Oh, no, let's do that. Let's take this stuff out. Aren't you attached to something? You should have been attached to something. You shouldn't have just been sitting there. Alright. Yes, okay. Had to stop and think about it there for a second. Okay, so this is actually going to be closed off, right? That'll be closed off. And then what we have down here, this gives us a recessed area. And so what I'm thinking is we do something like this. Do I want to do that, or do I want to go that? I think I like the other one. I think I actually like this. So if we do that,
Energy low.
and that, and then these come through here, and this one goes like that. Let's build some of this up so we can get an idea what this might look like. Just go ahead and get all this in here. And like I said, this will basically do that. I mean, I may even just go ahead and see how we have it kind of blocked over here. What I may do is have this carry out so that it goes here. And then you go there. And the reason I'm having the half blocks here, what I want to do is actually have lights mounted up here. I may mount them like up here.
Energy critical.
Did we do that the right way? No. We didn't do that the right way. Wondering, do I want to have them funnel in or funnel out? So if we funnel them out, or funnel them out, we end up with that. So it gives you the blister. And then we can go here. Flip you. And flip you. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, quick, get up to the seat before we start dying again. Haha. Alright, so let's see what that's looking like. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that line. I'm going to have to do some work on tying the whole thing together a little bit. But then we'll have basically this space come back. There, let's get it. Oh, hello. Misplaced my fingers there for a second. All right. So what I was thinking is have this place come back. I don't know. Let's see. We want it big enough to have a ship or two in here. And so I'm thinking that should be good. And then on this side, how many is that from center? It's 1, 2, 3. This is an outer wall, which is going to change its general shape a little bit. Let's go here. To here. And there we go. So that's going to start the line for what we need here. You can go there. You will end up there. And I'm not sure what we'll do for if we're actually going to do anything else from here or not. Come here. And then just for a placeholder for right now, we'll just drop that there just to tell me basically I'm going to have this loop over. Actually, what I may do is if we go here, should be able to do that. No, I think I would like to bring that back. So if we did that, just go ahead and drop that in there for right now. And oh, I mean, I guess we could actually go like this and just make that a raised nacelle. And the question is would we go that way? Because I'm not going to have this piece of cowling come all the way down, but we are going to have stuff in front of it that continues around. And then the idea is that I kind of want to have this thing basically. I'll have to move that all down one. I mean, I guess I could tuck a. No, the only place I'd be able to place it would be here. We could have a small thruster there, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure this out. So if we did something like that, maybe, then that's going to be closed off. You are blocked by the collision of the thruster, which is fine. I'm not too worried about all that. How about if we get rid of you? I know I didn't. I want to be working on the. I really want to be working on the hangar, but I kind of got suckered in on the general design stuff here. Alright, so if we go like so, we can then maybe do something like that. Like that. And if we go did we do that on this side? Yeah, we did. Okay. So if we do that, then that gives us a bit of a reason to bring this back like so. And bring that over. Alright, so that gives us some ideas. Right, so if we could do that one, or Okay, that's what that looks like welded up. And that actually allows us to tie this whole thing here. Oh, large ion thruster. Crap. Alright, let's grab some plates. Just threw like 200 plates on that thing. Okay, so we're gonna get. I already grabbed all those. Okay. Oh, sure. Let's drop off that stuff. And do I have it? Oh, yeah. Go. That should be enough for that. All right. So slowly but surely, the whole ship is coming together. Let's turn on our light so we can actually see down here. One of the things that I wanted to do, like I said earlier, is I wanted to get this kind of welded in, so we can take a quick look at this. I think I like this actually. See how that looks. That is okay, I think. And that'll come through here. The thrusters basically block all of that. I may come back and do half blocks in here. I haven't decided yet. Because what I was thinking is basically have... Should have gone the other way. Basically have something like this in here to fill the space. And maybe if we take you out, let's go a little something like this maybe. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like. Load up all this really quick. Alright, how's that look? I'm thinking I may like that, actually. Okay, so that will eventually weld up. Your regular block. If we leave some of that open... Okay, come here you. Can I get to that light armor block? There we go. Alright, let's take a look at that from the front now. Oh, I'm kind of liking that. And then what we do is we basically repeat this on this side. Like that. And then because we have spaces back here, we can actually tuck lights in behind this. So what'll end up happening is you'll have
Energy low.
that. Okay. Oh, let me get out of here really quick. Can I get... Oh no, I have to do it this way. Okay, that's fine. Come on. There we go. How's that? I think I like that. Okay. I'll jump really quick. Alright, so we are going to do 2 of the gates. Alright, let's go grab some... Actually, we'll head this way, go grab some power really fast. Turn off our headlight here. Because I don't remember how much material it takes to build those things. Oh, so we'll get them built and we can start dealing with some of the programming. Okay, so go ahead. I'm going to drop off all of the materials I have. That's what I figured. Some ridiculous amount of material that we don't have on us. Oh, hello. Alright. Okay. And we'll be able to fly out there. See what this looks like. I'm really interested to see. I'm kind of curious to see what this is going to look like when it's welded up, and this is actually closed. So if oh, I like that. The only way I would like that better is if the doors opened vertically instead of horizontally. Or would that be horizontal and still vertical? Basically, where you have the warning indicator here, that warning strip, that should be like the space between them. That's where it should be separating, and the door should be going up instead of splitting on the side. If you're going to use, like, basically, if you're going to have a door like this, generally you would have the warning strips on the on the portions where it separates, because when it's open you need to know where it's going to close, and when it's closed you need to know where it's going to separate to open. Because right now what it looks like is that if this door was to open, basically it would go that way and this way when it's actually going these ways. Right, so if we go gate, see what I'm saying? But I like the way that looks. Okay. So now hangars. Let's oh crap. Let me go get more steel plates. Son of a. Oh, all right. There you go. That we're gonna grab like 500 of those. We'll grab those and grab 100 of those because we can. All right. So head back this way. Now, what I'm thinking is that this is actually going to be basically the runway. So you're going to end up with hangar blocks. We're going to use our blast door blocks. That's right. I keep forgetting that these things are this now. Okay. So we're going to end up with a runway-esque kind of thing here. And I'm going to make that probably 11 blocks. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? And then this way we'll have enough room for a small, like a larger small grid ship, or a medium-sized small grid, or small-sized large grid ship to get out. I may actually use this for a drone launcher. I haven't decided yet, and this may be more than I want, looking at how far back that's going. But like I said, I basically want to have the ability to have some ships, like some small fighters, have a place to take off and land from. More specifically, utility craft. And I think this is going to work nicely for that. Alright. Okay, so if we go like so, no, that's not gonna do what I want. Okay, so, oh crap, that means I am gonna have to use this. Okay, I was hoping we'd have something that we could tie this together a little bit better, so you don't have that little lip there. But is what it is, I guess. Okay, and you are doing all of that. Now we're going to have this be basically the reverse of what we have on the exterior. Oop. Helps if I grab the right blocks for the job. Alright, let's get these rounded up really quick. This way you can see what we're doing here, right? Okay, and then you guys are basically going to go no, careful. Alright, you guys are going to be like that, which I'm going to put, I think we're going to put O2 tanks back here, like have an O2 tank here and another one above it. And then we'll do that on the other side as well, because we haven't placed oxygen storage yet. And I personally tend to put it in or around the hangar spaces. Why? I don't know. It's just the way I've generally done it. I think it's because I like adding the mods in that allow you to blow up the tanks, and so I try to keep things that are explosive away from the central portions of the ship. Okay. Alright. So let's do that. And then this is going to be a wall here. Right. And then again, this is going to get sculpted a little bit. Actually, do I want to go ahead and... No, let's go... That one. Should be good there. So we're going to drop these in. That becomes a full-on area at that point. And you will come back to there. And what I may do is I actually may put windows in here. I'm thinking about putting windows like right here. And then we end up with, how do we want to do this? There we go. So I'm thinking of maybe having something like this. Maybe. I don't know how I want to do that one. What I may do is leave that alone for right now. I mean, we could always, worst case, we can always just do, you know, straight up square block there. But I may do something with that. I haven't decided yet. Because what I could also do is for the transition piece, we could do that, and then you there, And I think that gives us a 45. Yes, yes.
Energy low.
So the question is do I just want to put the heavy windows here, or do I want to have a regular window? Because we could go either way with that. That's a 3x1 block. Hey, from in here, how would you be able to see? You'd actually be able to see the whole thing. Alright. I don't know. What do y'all think? I'll leave it like this right now. Let me grab some more steel plates here in a second. Yeah, I have to go grab some more steel plates. Okay. Which is fine, we have to get some more power anyway, right? Let's grab some power. Actually, grab the plates first. Let's grab 1,000 of those. We'll grab some power really quick. Okay, so now what we're going to do for long-term plans. Long-term plan, basically we're going to take whatever we build over here and we're going to mirror on the other side. So we're going to end up with two hangar systems, and then I'm going to put engineering and like fabrication in the middle between the two. So we'll have the flight deck style area with vehicle storage directly next to it, all in one space, and then we'll have a room in the middle where we'll have our engineering, and because our refineries are going to be on the nacelles, we'll have an area that has our assemblers, and we'll try and tie all of that together. We're getting pretty close to finishing up the bulk of this, because once we get most of the general stuff in, what I'm probably going to do is, because we were talking about this last time, I keep running into the GPU or the PCU limits, so I'm going to start breaking down all of that other stuff. I'll grab an updated blueprint for everything, and what we'll do is, like I said, we'll start with removing this one, bringing it back. Once we get back here, if we need to do another one, then we'll grab this one out and bring that back, and then we'll break down those two out there and bring them back, and ultimately that'll leave us with just the really big one out over on that side. So that's if we still need resources, we'll be able to get them fairly easily. But that'll free up a bunch of resources. It also frees up a bunch of the PCU. So we'll have plenty of stuff to work with. But from this point, it's really going to be just getting the hangars in, getting the last little bit of engineering, and I'm thinking we're going to do habitation above this area, because we don't need a whole lot of room for vehicles. So the vehicles are actually going to be 2, 3, come here you. 4, 5, this. Yeah, that should be good. And we're going to treat this as a wall for right now. I don't know where we're going to put the brakes in it. Excuse me. For everything, but my expectation is that this is where the atmospheric envelope for this room is going to sit or reside. And then, like I said, we'll do some tanks in here. We'll probably take that out. Move that up just again. Alright. Then yes, I'm going to have to probably come back and cut things out and, you know, basically get things welded up in here. I may just widow some of it just to keep the mass down. Alright. So if we do tank, tank, tank. One, two, three. Four. And then 1, 2, 3. And then you will be there. And drop that one for a second. There. Okay. And then basically that'll be the depressurization tank for this, for the hangar space. All right. And I think we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's actually perfect. 5, 6, right? So you're 6. Oopsie. And we'll figure out where we're going to place the connector. Probably have that sitting right. Have the connector sitting here, maybe in that open area. And then we'll have another one on the back wall and maybe on the roof in the same general location, or maybe even have it forward one so that it's in the middle of that space. Right, so 3. Okay, let's get rid of that. So the connector will sit here. Let's get you out. So you'd have a connector here, a connector there. And then obviously we'll have this all piped in underneath. And one of the things we're talking about is connector there, and we're going to do the same thing over here. And so that gives me a better idea of where things need to be as far as some of our connectivity and stuff will be. And I'm thinking, I was kind of thinking of putting another one of these in, one of these gate doors over here. But the more I think about it, let's see, what would you look like if we did this? I mean, I know I've got the room for it. I'm not worried about that. But you see, the problem that we run into is that we wouldn't be able to airtight this. And I'm kind of wanting this to be airtight. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to have this, you know, big hangar area that comes into, or this big hangar door that leads into, basically, this would be, like I said, this is going to be fabrication back here. Where you could have a vehicle that, you know, like a forklift or something that comes through, loads up, I don't know, like weapons or ammo or something, you know. If you have a cargo ship that comes in, it'll be able to come in, take stuff off, and bring it in for processing. So, I mean, I guess we could still do it. but that is going to add a block of depth here. If we want to make this be able to be airtight. Which, you know, like I said, I'm actually fine with. So if we did something like that, how do I feel about that? So if we do that instead, alright? Okay, so just get an idea of what that's going to look like. I think I would actually rather this be the other ramps, honestly. I think I would prefer it to be these. Yeah, I think I like that better. Let's get rid of those right there. Alright. So if we use these instead, I had to stop and think about which way that was going to be sitting. Alright. And so yeah. You go there. And whoop, one too many. You go there. Like I said, this would be for basically just a forklift kind of area. So we're not going to worry too much about using the blast door blocks. You'll come down that way. You're going to do the same thing on this side. We'll go ahead and do that for right now. That'll be piped into the network, probably going up over. You will also be going up over, maybe. Maybe even central. I don't know yet.
Energy low.
So this one. Be like so. No. We want that there and that there. Alright. And I may even change that up a little bit. What I may do here is, how about if we do this? Let's see what this looks like. We've got plenty of plates, I'm not worried about it. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking I like that. That should work nicely. And what we'll probably do is have, I don't know, are we going to put connectors in the roof? I don't know if we're going to put connectors in the roof. I mean, there's definitely pros and cons to it. But I do think I like the way this is shaping up right now. Turn the light on so you can see a little bit better. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm liking the way this is shaping up.
Energy critical.
So if we get rid of this stuff, so like I said, you'll fly in. You have this little, basically an open area in here. Be able to turn around, back it up, lock in. Or if you've got the bottom feed, then it'll be here. Yeah, that should work nicely, actually. I think I like the way this is shaping up. Okay, and I think we're going to change that up in a second. All right. Okay, so this one has once again run much longer than it originally intended. What we will do is, well, first off, we're going to call this one here, and I'm going to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you and doing some construction today. Got a little bit more done than I thought we would. I honestly wasn't sure how much we were going to get done today, so yeah, I'll take this as a win. All right. So what we will do is today, well, between now and next Monday, I'm going to duplicate everything that I have on the starboard side on the port over to the port side. We're going to mirror this. And then we will start working on the engineering section, I think, next time. So like I said, we're going to have basically modular storage back here. I don't know if we're going to bring the whole thing through, but I'm going to put a med bay here in the pretty much midship along the keel, so that we have basically our respawn point is very close to everything, all of the actual operations portions of the ship. And I'm still thinking I want this ship to go longer. Let me see, what are you looking like now? Because that's gonna basically dictate where we are. And so I may make this ship longer. I may make this a carrier. So basically take... Okay, let me know what you think about this idea. How about we take everything that we have here and duplicate it like 2 more times, so we end up with 3 basically hangar / parking areas. And the ones on this side, we can have the entrances, like the hangar doors, on the side, so that they'll exit out. So that basically we could have something that would be, say, mining craft would be, going out through here, or fighter craft would be going out through there, and the utility craft to be back here. That could be interesting, because if we do that... Oh, I think I'm gonna do that. I'll leave it here. Let me know what you think, and I will... let's see. So what we'll do... Let me put your feedback in down in the comments area, and what we'll do is on Wednesday of next week, right between Monday and Wednesday, I will take your feedback on from this video, and on Wednesday we'll implement it. That way, when Monday comes up, we know we'll have a chance to when Monday's video comes out, we'll have a chance to tell everybody once again, remind you that it's there, that we're making this decision. Okay, how is that? Is that going to give us enough room? It gives us enough room for medical. It's actually, medical is going to be pretty tight. So I may have to take medical up a bit. And then put habitation. I mean, we could just actually have this be one big workshop area, which might not be a bad idea. And then we put habitation above it on both sides, medical in the middle. Yeah, I think that's going to work, actually. And that means I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of this out. Alright. And so what I'm thinking is that if we do this, we'll have the hangar spaces basically running longer here. So all of this space will come back. And it'll end up with a cut-in on the back of the ship. What do y'all think? Alright, so I'm going to get out of here. Like I said, leave your comments and feedback down in the comment section. If you are new to the channel, haven't done so already, or just want to do something nice for me on this lovely Friday, be sure to hit that subscribe if you want to be kept up to date with the going on and shenanigans around this place. Make sure you hit that notification icon, and you know, it's YouTube. They may or may not actually let you know. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy the weekend, and hopefully see you back here on Monday for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, so much more to do. Okay, so I need to mirror that over here. Yeah, this is going to be a busy weekend.